guys, this is SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down here, I talked about all of the DVDs that I currently have in my DVD collection for quite a while now, which is the start of many different items that I currently have for a long time now. So, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card available on the top right corner of the screen for you to click on and check out. Go ahead, I'll wait out a bit. Yeah, like I said, take your time. I'll wait out a bit. Yeah, I guess seeing of how the last episode is taking a long time right about now. Yeah, take your time. I'll be waiting for you to get done with the last episode if you haven't seen it. I can wait. I can definitely wait for sure. Alright guys, I guess seeing of how you already did see the last episode of the show, we'll go ahead and start off this one as well. So yeah, as a follow-up to the last episode of the show, I am still going to be talking about all the DVDs that I currently have in my possession right about now, but except this time, the DVDs that I'm going to be talking about right about now is of course connected to my childhood icon that I grew up with, and I know I've talked about several times in several different episodes of the show, that being Thomas the Tank Engine. So yeah, I figure for this episode of the show, I think it makes sense if I talk about all of the Thomas and Friends DVDs that I currently have in my possession for quite a while now. Now, I know I should have just tied it in to the last episode of the show, seeing if how it is part of my DVD collection, but I figure it makes sense if I save up the Thomas and Friends DVDs that I have for its own episode. So yeah, I figured that's exactly what I would do. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's head on back to my DVD cabinet and let's talk about all the DVDs that I currently have. Alright guys, here we are at my vast collection of Thomas and Friends DVDs right around here, right above my standard DVD collection right around here. Now, so yeah, I figure I'll let my Thomas and Friends DVDs have its own spot in my DVD cabinet, because yeah, it actually it does hold a place in my childhood, and I grew up with it when I was a kid. Now to be fair, I don't have every single DVD that's in my possession right about now. I only have some of them in my possession, but hopefully sometime in the near future, I think I will eventually get the ones that I had when they were originally on VHS, and don't worry about a thing, I'll probably cover all of my Thomas VHSs sometime in the near future, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just mainly talking about this, so yeah, I'm only going to talk about some of the Thomas and Friends DVDs that I have in my possession, so yeah, let's get right to it. So as you can see, we're going to start off going from left to right, starting with the this one right around here. This is of course the Mad Bomber DVD that I have. Now this one I got back in 2009 when I actually got this as a prize for entering the Mad Bomber contest that Leo Convideo hosted all these years ago, and yeah, I think I actually did enter the contest, and I got the first honorable mention, if I could remember, or yeah, just first random prize on this one, where I actually got a Tommy Diesel as my prize, and this one I was kind enough to getting as an extra. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed by this. I think I did play on my DVD player when I'm in the car, because yeah, as you can tell, this was made in Australia, so it couldn't work in my US DVD player, so hopefully I'll probably find a way to make my DVD player region free just so that I can watch this, but we'll see. So yeah, and following up to that, we're going to go on to some of the other ones. Here we have New Friends for Thomas, really good one. And then we have Thomas and the Jet Engine and Other Adventures, really great one. Thomas's Snowy Surprise and Other Stories, really good one. And then we have Hooray for Thomas, pretty good one in my opinion. And then we have Steamies vs. Diesels. I think it was around the time when the new seasons started coming around, so it's actually pretty decent one. And then we have It's Great to Be an Engine, pretty good one. And then we have the ones released around its 65th anniversary, those being Thomas's Sorter Celebration, good one in my opinion. Songs from the Station, good one in my opinion. Calling All Engines, now the film itself is pretty bad in my opinion, but hey, wouldn't hurt to get in my collection every once in a while. And then next up we have one of the Totally Thomas collections. Now, in case you didn't know, Totally Thomas is a collection of DVD sets containing about 9 to 10 volumes worth of Thomas DVDs complete in their sets. And this one I got as is volume 9 as we speak, which features Thomas's trusty friends, Thomas Comes to Breakfast and James Learns a Lesson. They're all really good DVDs. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those are actually really good ones. I really like having them. And yeah, and then after that we have Milkshake Muggle, decent one. Percy's Ghostly Trick and Other Stories, pretty good one. Engines and Escapades, decent one to get through. And then we have The Great Discovery, good movie. And then we have Railway Friends. Now this was during the time season 12 was around, so yeah, it's a pretty standard one. And then we have Percy and the Bandstand, pretty standard one. And then we have Hero of the yeah, sorry, I nearly stuttered for a second, but here we have Hero of the Rails, decent movie in my opinion. And then we have Hop on Board Songs and Stories, which if you may recall is probably the first of many Thomas sing-along videos that they released. So this is actually a really good one. And this one right here is of course The Greatest Stories, and this was released around its 65th anniversary, to which yeah, I goofed up. It's the Thomas's Sorter Celebration, Songs from the Station and Calling All Engines. It's for its 60th anniversary, not its 65th, but yeah, this one is actually a really good one in my opinion. It's definitely worth checking out. And then we have Misty Island Rescue, pretty bad movie, but it's wouldn't hurt to having in my collection. And then we have Merry Winter Wish, having seen it, so I couldn't tell you. And then we have Day of the Diesels, standard one in my opinion, not really great in my opinion. And then we have The Lying of Sordor, haven't seen it, couldn't tell you. So, and then we have Sordor Adventures, the Sordor Adventures Holiday Special, The First Day of Snow. Now I actually did remember being part of Sordor Adventures that my friend Tanner originally created. So, and yeah, if you may not recall, he actually left YouTube a long time ago, so it was great working with him. But yeah, as you can tell, probably by the time he and his family sent me this DVD, it was all smashed when it arrived at my home. So yeah, I guess they should have put better care in it. But hey, live and learn. So. And then after that, we have Blue Mountain Mystery, pretty good movie. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, decent film in my opinion, one of my guilty pleasures. And then we have this right here. We have Thomas and the Toy Workshop and Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. Now, I got this where I was down at the Strasburg Railroad in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and I have to say it's a really great experience for me. I really like going there, and this was actually well worth the buy. I really like having this DVD. So yeah, with all that said and done, let's go ahead and get right on to the rest of them. Alright then, now we have here King of the Railway, really good movie in my opinion. And then we have Thomas and Friends, The Early Years. Now, in case a lot of you do not know what it is, this is of course intended to be releasing the very first season of Thomas the Tank Engine, to which I find it to be really interesting, and not to mention something that's a little bit different. It actually featured the UK storylines rather than the US storylines of each episode, to which I don't mind one bit. I actually do admire the UK version as much as the US version, so yeah, I guess I could see why this DVD flopped when it came out, but I will have to say, I really like having this in my collection. It's well worth it. And then we have Tale of the Brave, a really good movie in my opinion. And then we have Whale of a Tale. I haven't seen it, so I couldn't tell you. And then we have The Adventure Begins. Really loved it. One of my favorite Thomas movies. Soldier's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Really good movie. The Great Race. Decent film in my opinion. And finally we have Journey Beyond Sordor. It's actually a pretty decent flick in my opinion. So but it's well worth my time. So yeah. Sadly, I haven't collected any DVDs or have seen the new one, Big World, Big Adventures. So I couldn't possibly tell you. So yeah, I guess. There's that. So, yeah, oh, there we go. So, all right. So yeah, with all that said and done, that pretty much takes care of all the DVDs I have regarding Thomas and Friends. So yeah, I will have to say it's not much in my opinion, but I will have to say it is a really good collection for me to have in my DVD collection right about now. So yeah, and I guess it makes sense if I do so on my childhood icon for quite a while. So yeah, I will have to say this is actually so this is actually well worth the time and money if you're a big fan of the show as much as I am. So yeah, I will have to say my Thomas and Friends DVD collection, they're with me from my childhood and I'll still keep them around even to this day. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of What the Pickup. If you have any constructive criticisms and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then all you gotta do is leave them in the comment section below this video. And of course, if you have any questions for me, or if you want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up, then all you gotta do is send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as all of their miscellaneous stuff that I do in particular, and not to mention keep up to date on what DVDs and Blu-rays I'm going to buy in the near future, then all you gotta do is follow me on my social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of others, as well as checking out my Amazon wish list to see what I'm going to be getting in the near future. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you want to see more of my videos coming up in the near future, then all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of What the Pickup. I know it's been a long time coming, much like the last episode, so I hope all of you enjoyed it. And for the next episode, we're not done just yet. No. Yeah, because for the next episode, we're going to be talking about my Blu-ray collection. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you next time. Take care.